24. I'm not even sorry. Stories. According to Reddit. Number 24. I was out at dinner with my cousin one night at a Chinese restaurant, and this bitch girlfriend shows up who I hate. Well, we were in the middle of eating appetizers, and I had ordered edamame. I was halfway through eating them, and I had a bowl of just the pods that I had ate the seeds out of next to the bowl of the fresh edamame. I always put the entire pods in my mouth and squeeze the soybeans out to eat them. Anyways, as she sat down, my cousin excused himself to use the bathroom. She then looks at the bowl of edamame and, not knowing what it is, nonchalantly picks one up and puts it in her mouth, chewing with a gross look on her face. She then proceeds to rudely tell me how gross they are and who would eat something like this. She had put an already eaten pod in her mouth and swallowed it. I don't know why, but it felt so good watching her put an empty edamame pod full of my spit in her mouth and eat it. I wasn't even sorry. Jesus Christ. The smarm that is about to be let loose upon the earth in this particular list could probably power a small town. So I don't know, man. Buckle the hell up is what I have to say. It's gonna get pretty insane. Here's hoping everybody's having a fantastic evening, and that it's only gonna get better. That being said, what the hell? Oh boy. As we travel up this list of 24 I'm not even sorry stories, we arrive at number 23. I've posted this story somewhere else. Get on with it. When I was a senior in high school, I was an advanced student in my piano class, and I was also the student aide, where I had to help beginning students because I was the most knowledgeable about musical theory and whatnot. There was a group of freshmen that consisted of 4 boys and 3 girls, all wannabe potheads and posers. You know, freshmen. I am assigned to help them practice a musical for the final of the first semester. I tried to help them, but they made fun of me and my appearance, my teaching, flipped me off many times, and then began ditching class. Turns out, they only took the class for the easy A. I warned them, it doesn't work that way. But lo and behold, they called me a bitch and ditched again. The next 9 weeks, they hardly showed up to class, and when they did, I worked to try to help them on starting the musical piece they were assigned. Again, dismissed and flipped off. I told my teacher and she tried to deal with them, but let's just say that even with the help of disciplinary office, they did not change their ways. Well, who the hell is Josh? Because he's a sponsor, but I don't know a Josh. Oh my god, we just got a new sponsor as soon as I said that. Knock on wood. That's scary as hell. That's scary as hell. Slap that on some pickles. Oh boy. I love you guys. Is it gonna say it? You gotta say it. It's supposed to say it. Let me move the screen out of the way. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Slap it on some toast. Come on. No. Why isn't it doing it? That's strange. I don't know. Why didn't it do it? We're gonna have to see if what's going on right now. Hey, maybe I can trigger it with my control panel.
Slap it on some toast.
There we go. Hey, is it going to put a double coin in that tip jar? Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. But hey, Vanessa's got 2 big ones, so we'll put both of them in there for shits and giggles. I appreciate you, Vanessa. You're a wonderful human brain girl. So, as we continue this entry, forgive me, of these students who are in a piano class and they're not performing up to par. It was a week before finals, and they decided to come after their long absences. They started bugging and badgering me to help them because it was too hard. My job at the end of the semester was to ensure that everyone practice and work hard at their performance, playing technique as well as practicing my own musical pieces. My job was not to drop whatever I was doing to help them work on something they should have started 9 weeks ago. It was impossible to cram everything like practical and musical theory into less than a week. I refused and didn't bother helping them. I'll just let them fail. I wasn't even sorry. This whole fucking list is going to be this. The stream recognizes and thanks Vanessa once again for her bit of wonderful. Why, thank you. Oh my God, stop gasping. Jesus Christ. Anyway, as we get to number 22, it reads, as a teenager, I went through the Spiky jewelry phase. Oh yeah, that's that gangster shit with them Jinko jeans. I was also a band nerd, and one year our concert band attended a competition where the award ceremony was to take place on a formal dinner cruise. Well, damn, baby, sounds pretty legit. I, of course, paired my formal dress with a spiky cuff and some Doc Martens. Naturally, I got some attention from the other kids in other bands due to my unconventional appearance. This one pair of girls occupied themselves by wandering around after me for an hour, accidentally bumping into me. Then, my cuff caught on one of their dresses and ripped a huge gaping hole, exposing her midriff and instantly fraying the cheap fabric. She ran away crying. It wasn't intentional, but I wasn't even sorry. This whole fucking list, dude. This whole fucking list gonna be that bullshit. You know what I mean? Why don't we make a fucking subreddit called I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even sorry. IWES. IWES. Do you think there's a subreddit called IWES? We gonna find out right now. For these whack ass stories. So let me type it in. IWES. Oh wow. Looks like that subreddit doesn't exist, boys. Let's just do it all lowercase. That's gonna be the subreddit. It's gonna be that lame, my niggas. Don't worry about it. We'll sort it out later. We just made a subreddit called I Wasn't Even Sorry. I wasn't even sorry. I was the subreddit. Wow. As we roll up to number 21, one time, I farted in bed and forced my girlfriend's head under the covers. And then another time, I made up a story to a bunch of strangers about having a girlfriend one time. I wasn't even sorry. Jesus Christ. Why are people saying good job at Jeebus? How are you? What did Jeebus do that's worthy of a good job? He goes, how are you all today? Earlier he said, hey. Is that it? I'm not impressed. You see the way I talked to that motherfucker just now? I wasn't even sorry. The real bottom line here is, I'm hoping everybody's having a decent day. Alex DeZander says, I wish Kyle could just violently shake the tip jar around. I'll violently shake you around, homie. You know? It'd be funnier if you were an infant. That's not cool. You can't shake infants, baby. That's messed up. Wow, I'm having flashbacks to that last list. Jebed Miser says, hey, Kyle, did you play any sports as a teenager? Oh, yeah, bro. You already know. I was kicking that ball around and shit. Oh, Lord. Aurorian Keke says, come on, Jeebus. What did Jeebus say? What did Jeebus say? I guess I shouldn't care. Let's roll up the list of number, it's 24 in all, but we're only at number 20. On Halloween, when I was in the 6th grade, my mom and I were at a function at my elementary school. There was an assembly, and after that, everybody was released to attend the fall festival, which included games and a haunted house and all that. We noticed throughout the night seeing this kid a few years younger than me and his mom walking around. Wait a minute. Did somebody just donate $1.23? 123? What a Terry. The stream nods. We see what you're doing over there, Terry. How did you feel about that Justice League trailer? As we continue, we noticed throughout the night this kid with his mom suck my balls. Every time we see them, the mom was berating the kid, telling him he wouldn't be able to win in any of the games and that he was a loser. And she didn't know why she even brought him since he was filled with so much suck. Oh my God. Finally, towards the end of the night, the bitch mom was sitting on a bench waiting for her kid to finish the cakewalk. My mom walked over next to her and pretended to read a poster on the wall. As she's reading, she inches closer and closer to the bitch mom and lets out a silent fart that smelled so bad it should have burned the bitch mom's nostrils off. I see bitch lady get up, throw my mom a disgusted look, grab her kid and take off. My mom turned to me, smiled, and went on like nothing happened. Jesus motherfucking Christ. That shit is ice cold. You can't just fart on people, dude. I don't think there's anything like scarier than that. What kind of fucking savage fucking person are you? Who's worse? This animal of a woman that's just levying all of this terrible shit at her spawn, or you for trying to level the playing field by flatulating in her midst. Oh my God. Ain't nobody in the mood for this. But I'm supposed to say, she wasn't even sorry. As we roll up to the next one, it reads, it was one of the first times I was at a club and I was walking past a group of guys leaning against a railing. One guy reaches out and gives me a serious ass grab. I spun around just in time to see the offender snap his arm back. I slapped him so hard across the face I left a handprint. First time I had ever hit anyone. Not one fuck given. I wasn't even sorry. Let me go ahead and try to record that and see if I can record that in fucking. Let's see here. Let's try it out. I wasn't even sorry. Now let's try that again. One more time. I wasn't even sorry. That's decent, right? I wasn't even sorry. That's a bit loud. Let's try that again. I wasn't even sorry. Okay. So we're going to want to take that for no reason and apply an echo. Let's preview that. I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even sorry. What if I set it to 2? I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even. No, delay's way too long there. What if I change the pitch a little bit? Bring it on down. How about that? I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even sorry. It just stupid. What the fuck? Oh my god. Candy Stripes donates $1. I appreciate this. That's a really golden looking jar tonight, man. That's pretty cute. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 18. Back in middle school, I was in an honors math class. Wow, get a load of me. I can't believe it. There were always these kids who wondered, how the hell are they even in here? Sorry, I just gave my head a good scratch there. This year was no exception. For the first time, or for the first few tests, I noticed this one girl who'd always be looking over my shoulder. I figured, all right, maybe she's looking at one question. That was until I started noticing that she would always get the same grade I did. One day I decided to put a stop to it. The teacher would eventually notice, and I'd likely get in trouble as well. So when the tests went out, I filled out my answers as usual, making sure she got all of them. Hey, gangster. Wait, Sedasia banned someone. Holy shit. But then she hastily unbanned them, revealing her position in the stream. Ooh, my lurker girls who mean to never reveal their fucking... Well, damn, Stripes. I appreciate the donazzle whizzle. Thank you again. That's $2. Slap that on some toast. I think I'm only like $50 away from that, What is it again? A CPU. We'll go from there. I'm really interested in what happened with Sedasia, because it couldn't have just been like a rogue phone tapping or something. Something happened. What happened? Maybe Sedasia will clue us in. As we continue with this story about some kid trying to catch this bitch who is copying off of her test, I filled out my answers as usual, making sure she got all of them. She gets up, turned hers in, and then I started erasing everything on mine, filling in the bubbles with correct answers that I had stashed on my scratch sheet of paper. Next day, we get them back, and I got a high mark, and she gets a 0. She was confused as fuck, never caught on, and never cheated off me again. I wasn't even sorry. Oh my god. Stripes keeps saying, why won't my message show up? Well, Stripes, I guess you're new around here, so let's go ahead and make something wonderfully apparent, because you probably should have read it in the description, but I know life goes so fast sometimes that it doesn't even make sense. I made the minimum for you to get people reading your shit $3 in my stream chat. I probably would have made it higher. 5 sounds like a good round number, but the reason I wanted it to be 3 was because I know like people like to donate $3.50. You know what I'm talking about? Because I am the Loch Ness Monster. Alex Tuzander saying something's closer to $300. What's closer to $300? Sedasia finally answers and says, LOL, yes, I'm sorry. It was an accident with the Wi-Fi being shitty. Well, watch out, motherfuckers. Depending on Sedasia's internet connection, any of you assholes could end up banned. And it might even get swept under the rug because many of the mods don't notice things. Like Stripes not noticing that she would have had to donate $3 to get Daria to read anything. You think she's been around here long enough to know what the hell is going on. So as we continue up the list of 24, I'm not even sorry, stories, we arrive at number 17. As a sophomore in high school, I was walking down the hallway with a friend behind these 2 really bitchy girls. Don't you just mean girls? High five, Kyle. The 4 of us, 2 groups, not together, all went down the stairs. The girls were talking shit about someone in their grade, or whatever, and they were walking real slow. I accidentally stepped on one of the girls' sandals, and she fell face first down 6 or 7 stairs. Her pretzels went everywhere. Let me grab the mic and say that one more time. Her pretzels went everywhere. In the distance, we heard a dolphin laughing. My friend turned around on the stairs and started going the other way, and I stepped over the girl and crushed some of the pretzels as I walked to class. I wasn't even sorry. This is the most juvenile list in the world. Oh my God. Candy Stripe says, hey, Kyle, you jerk. I was under the impression that your message will show up for any amount, but it won't be read for less than 30 amount. Well, I don't know. Whatever. I do have a dashboard, Stripes, and if you're up that creek of shit without a paddle, I can be bothered to read what your message was. So let's see what Stripes' omitted message was that she's pretty upset about. Or I could just not read it, and then you donate $3. Damn, Stripes. Anyway, look, the message reads, Kyle, can you play the Bazinga sound clip every time someone says I wasn't even sorry? But I'm the one saying I wasn't even sorry. I get it. Okay, fine. That's what you want? Whenever somebody says I wasn't even sorry and it's not me, I'll play the Bazinga sound clip. Whatever. As we travel up the list to number 16, when I was 21, I was at a bar, and a guy who didn't like me kept hassling me and being annoying while I was puking my guts out. Suddenly, I turned around and puked right on him. He ran out of the bar screaming. The next day, I learned that he had been cited for public loudness. It was a great feeling. I wasn't even sorry. Alex Tuzander says, Kyle, would Butterslice get his own sound effect? Butterslice doesn't have sound effects. He's his own boy, and he has feelings too. That's rude. Oh boy. Aaron Deere says, Kyle, I had a girlfriend who cheated on me. Fun fact, I had nudes of her on my phone and lost it at the movies. Someone found it and she blames me. Not my problem. It ain't my fault. Lost my phone at the movies. How did she find out about, her titties? You know what I mean? How does a girl just randomly find photos of herself somewhere? Was she so baller that, she floated to the top of everything? And some questions I got in that story. Terry Richards said, the one about the 4-year-old was awful yesterday. We don't talk about lists from yesterday. I deliberately searched up some police shit to make it extra dank, but that was a scary day for all of you. Some of you, I remember during the daytime list around lunchtime, when the list was ending, somebody in the stream was like, I'm so sad. And I was like, oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay. But this is a happy-go-lucky list. Silly, corny, cute. It's a list of 24 I'm not even sorry stories. So here we go. Number 15. I had a roommate who never contributed to beer or booze to any of the parties. All of my guests would, and he would always drink the most expensive shit there. Whenever he bought booze, he would keep the bottle in his room so no one else would drink it. One day, he was given a giant bottle of Johnny Walker from his parents. I took it, bought a $6 bottle of ass scotch. After multiple containers, had a full bottle of Johnny Walker in a deceptively shitty bottle. And his Johnny was now a custom blend. Fuck that guy. Wasn't even sorry. Well, if it isn't Valentina Big Boobs, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm kidding. But I don't know. I like to think that she isn't flat because flat girls have reactions to things. Flat girls have reactions to things. The movie. Looks like Aaron Deere says, Kyle, I got the phone back, but the SD card with the pictures were missing. Someone took it. Oh. OB Iron says, hey, Kyle, usually don't catch your live streams, but the stars aligned this time around. I'm glad for you. I'm not even sorry. As we roll up to number 14, I was at a Sonic. Cool. Sonic has nice slushes. And this girl brought my food out. She had bright blonde hair with tons of makeup. The girl looked way spoiled, and when she brought my food out, she had this really bad attitude. I tipped her fairly well, around $5. Why? And then she says, "Seriously? That's all you're gonna tip?" I respond, "Oh goodness, did I hand you a 5? I'm sorry. Here, let me have that 5 back and fix this." She hands me the bill. I roll up the window, put the car in reverse, and drive out. My man, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
My man.
He wasn't even sorry. Oh my God, that deserves one.
Slap it on some toast.
As we roll up to number 13, I was a serious student in high school. A serious student. The kid in front of me was being loud and obnoxious during a Regents test. He was tipping his desk backwards the whole time. So I finally kicked the back legs of it, and the whole desk and him flipped over. He got in trouble and had to sit somewhere else for the rest of the test, and I got a good grade. I wasn't even sorry.
Bazinga!
I'm sorry. Number 12. Once I spent a summer teaching English to middle schoolers in Korea. My mode of transportation was a small 50cc moped. One day on my way to school, I saw someone fling a plastic bag full of trash out their car window. I stopped to pick up the filth and stuffed it back into the bag, marveling at how much trash this punk thought was okay to dump out the side of the road. This was a very pristine and more rural part of the country. Urging my scooter as fast as it would go, I caught up to the car, now sitting at a red light. Curiosity got the best of me, and I couldn't help but look over to see what this Siebelsek looked like. Siebelsek? To my surprise, I saw 2 punk-ass white kids who, upon seeing me peer into their car, started chanting, "Ching chong ling long." Oh shit. Oh shit. Bing bong. In a state of righteous fury and embarrassment, I untied the trash-filled bag and hurled it through the open passenger window. Go litter in your own damn country. I wasn't even sorry. I wasn't even. Oh my God, it's the wonderful Red Jinx. As we continue up the list, we arrive at number 11. Oh, God damn. God damn. All right. Jesus Christ. All right. I'll read it. Jesus. On the list of 24 I'm not even sorry stories, I am pleased to present someone's autobiography. My moment occurred when I was in the 7th grade. Let's get through this. Come on. When I was younger, I was always the smallest kid in class. I didn't get over 5 foot until my freshman year of high school. In 7th grade, I was 4'11" and a whopping 90 pounds. My small stature in elementary school and for most of my adolescence made me an easier target for bullies and evildoers. I used to get beat up regularly by kids in my neighborhood on my walk home from school. I always tried to run or make it last plea for mercy to my attackers, but no quarter was ever granted. "We shall grant him no quarter." They beat me into a pump. A pump? A feeding pump tube is what I needed when they were done whooping my ass. Always. After years of this kind of abuse, I eventually moved from my elementary school to a charter school known as AMS, an Academy of Math and Science. My parents felt this would be a good idea and a good fit for me, as I was in an Excel program for my previous education career. Well, despite the title, the school still had its share of bullies and jacks. I identified with the dweeb, nerd, geek group in my class, and we sat together regularly during the lunch periods. This, of course, had me prone to the frequent attacks from the cool kid groups, usually in the form of verbal assault, but occasionally food was taken or thrown. On rare occasions, violence was threatened. I feel like I heard something just now. Calm down, Kyle. On rare occasions, violence was threatened, but rarely ever used. Well, one day I had received a horrible grade on an English paper, which was a large portion of my grade, and made it difficult to receive an A overall. My parents were very concerned with my education, and I was often punished if I got anything less than an A. Begrudgingly, I sat with my friends and ate my lunch, lamenting my English paper, when the A-holes started their shenanigans. This involved one kid in particular, Lonnie, a self-righteous ass of a kid. If I ever met one, he was the total package, though, in that time of life. He was buff, played sports, relatively good looking, and everyone knew him. He was the kingpin, though, and the king of kings, and never failed to assert his dominance on us underlings. He made a mistake that day, a big one. He messed with me on a day when I was likely to watch my PS2 get buried after my parents saw my English paper grade. Not today, butt fucker. Not today, butt fucker. He threw a bottle cap at me with the simple flick of his wrist, and it landed right in my cup o' noodles. The only thing keeping me tethered at that moment. Now, normally, I would let this pass, just shrug it off and accept that a more dominant male has humiliated me. I was used to it anyway. My skin crawled. My head pounded as my heart began thumping harder. My hands trembled. I picked the damn cap out of the soup and I threw that mother effer right back. The gods must have been with me that day, because the cap flew as straight as an arrow and struck that thunder cunt right between the eyes. His friends erupted with laughter. My friends erupted in laughter, and the rage inside him was evident. Wanting revenge and vindication, he marched right over to where I was sitting, lasers emitting from his eyes. Silence ensued in the cafeteria. I gulped down my swollen throat as realization set in. Trembling and fearful, I stood to face my assailant. An evil grin spread across his face as he got within distance of me.
Think that's funny, do ya, tender ass?
My last name is Hendercrass. Sweat began to bead down my forehead in an instant, and he lunged forward and shoved with his might. He shoved your, did he? He lunged forward and shoved me with his might and pushed me over the seat onto my head. This cafeteria emitted a dull but resounding "Ooh" from the onlookers. I stood up with tears in my eyes, scared, angry, and hurt. His evil knew no bounds. "Want more, little girl?" He defeated me, yet still continued to pursue me. Evil, pure evil. Then like a wave of transformation came over me. I went Super Saiyan. That's not how Saiyan is spelled. Okay. This is for every fist that hit me. This is for every name I've been called. This is for every time you stole my lunch money. This is for every time you laughed while I cried. This is for every kid like me that you have ruined. I attacked. like an abused pit bull with an extra T. This guy puts pit bull, fuck me. Lets off its leash. Though the tears my rage knew no bounds through the tears. I stuck him in the throat with a solid right, no mercy. I struck him again in the mouth with a left hook, kill. I punched him in the eye with a right hook. He fell before my eyes, collapsing in a heap of blood, tears, and sobs. Silence overtook the cafeteria. Not a word was spoken. Not an Oreo ingested. I stood over him, fists clenched, knuckles white, and I began to sob. Tears poured out of my face as I screamed in pain. A teacher finally arrived on the scene, grabbed me by my waist, and hoisted me over his shoulder to the principal's office. To you, Lonnie? I wasn't even sorry. Oh my God. What a story. Stripe says it didn't happen. I think it happened. He said he got fucked up. Like a Rocky movie. And then he came back with 3 punches and the dude was like, I'm bleeding already, nigga. Oh, man. Then I went Super Saiyan. Oh, the guy couldn't spell Saiyan. I mean, look, if he could spell Saiyan, I would agree that it didn't happen, but we don't know. We can never know, man. I wasn't even sorry. What did Jinx say to me about my advance? Because she's wonderful. And the picture of perfection. Hey, look, some jackass named Jeremy Germ appears to have been banned. What a dumb name. So we roll up. Jinx is just doing her thing. I hope she had a fantastic day. Where am I? Selena K says, does anyone know if it matters if we watch the ads on Kyle's videos? Just want to know, because I watch them. But if he doesn't get money for it, I won't go through the effort. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Selena. You and your no top. I went there. As we roll up, we arrive at whatever the next iteration is, and it appears to be 10. Wow, buckle up. We're on the last 10 in this list of what? 24 I'm not even sorry stories. Ooh. Number 10. When I was working at an airsoft field, we had parties come in all the time. One party, the birthday kid was being a total dick to his friends, shooting really close, not calling hits, and yelling that he hit people when he never did. So me and my coworker had had enough of this kid being a dick, so we decided to let the boss's son play. He's real... Excuse me. He's really competitive. Doesn't really know how... I feel like I keep hearing things. He's really competitive. Doesn't really know how to take it easy. Like Kyle in Overwatch. But it's not my fault that all my teams are garbage. Well, on the But on the... I want to say opposing team, but it says opposite right there. Stop fighting with yourself. But on the opposite team... We told him to be really tough on the birthday kid for a game or two to teach him a little lesson. However, the boss's son just went nuts after the birthday kid shot him in the back of the head really close. Typically, you tell someone to surrender, and they just go back to respawn. Needless to say, the boss's son got really pissed and just lit the kid up point blank, full automatic. The birthday kid started bawling, and the party left early. My boss just asked if he was being a little bastard. And when we said yes, he just shrugged. None of us gave a damn. None of us were even sorry. Why is Stripe saying that her favorite color is gray? Skyward wants Kyle to roast himself. That seems ridiculous. I think Jebed Miser seems to imply that a gun is equivalent to cash and medication. Interesting. Interesting. As we travel up this list, we reach number 9. Oh, God. In college, I used to work at a... Is the music too loud? Let's turn it down just a little bit. In college, I used to work at a computer center's help desk. This was back before everybody and their dog had their own laptop, so the university provided machines for general use. Anyway, we had a contingent of non-students, hangers, on whom frequented What the hell? We had a contingent of non-student hangers on who frequented the computer center because, well, they were the worst, most stereotypical examples of no-life, unwashed role-playing nerds. Anybody in the stream chat, if this is correctly written and it just sounds wrong, let me know. But I think it's incorrectly written, and that's why it sounds wrong. One time, this one guy, a well-known and recognized example of his species, comes up and asks if I have a calculator he can borrow. The guy writing this sounds like a real asshole. I figure no big deal. He's in the place all the time, so I loan him my calculator. A nice scientific calculator, which was basically top of the line from the pre-graphing calculator era. Besides, it's got my name etched on the back, because of that time I lost my calculator in high school, so why not? My shift ends, I walk up to him and say, I have to go, can I get my calculator back? He says, can I borrow it until tomorrow? I figure, hey, he's here all the time. That's where you fucked up. What do you mean borrow it until tomorrow, nigga? It's not like he's going to be there tomorrow. Okay. Wow.
Be happy. D.
Aww. Oh shit, Faith just banned Aaron Deers. Damn. Aaron Deer says, have you ever accepted the notion or the reason that your grandma's furniture is covered in plastic is because she's a squirter? And then she timed him out for that. The Red Jinx says, in America, it's gray. In England, it's gray. A for America, E for England. What the fuck ever. You people are so freaking nuts all the time, I swear to God. Thank you, Selena. You're wonderful. Snapchat me your dreams, and then they'll come true. The Zawadu though, that's a reference that's a little old, man. Oh man, that's an old reference. As we continue up, my shift ends, I walk up to him and say, I have to go, can I have my calculator back? He says, can I borrow until tomorrow? I figure, hey, the guy's at the computer center all the time, it's not like he's not going to show up tomorrow. So I say, sure. And yes, I was young and naive. Yes, you stupid homie. Next day comes, he shows up, I ask for my calculator back, he looks straight at me with soulless eyes, beady eyes, and says, what calculator? The one you borrowed from me yesterday. I didn't borrow a calculator from you. This being basically the ballsiest, most utterly bald-faced lie anyone had ever told me, and not expecting that response, it caught me kind of flat-footed. But there wasn't much I could do, so I left. Fast forward a month or so, same jackass shows up in the computer room in my dorm, stinking up the place with its unwashed smoker stench. He hangs out, plays games on the mainframe using some other student's stolen account and password, and tries to pick up chicks, yada yada. Then he leaves. And leaves his backpack behind. I go through his backpack looking for my damn calculator. It's not there, of course, but what is there is a nice felt bad. Does not compute. Nigga, my fucking brain is breaking because you niggas can't write. What the fuck? Is a nice felt bad? He obviously meant felt bag. Jesus Christ. With a shitload of gaming dice, which is cool, since I play Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of guys in the dorms on Saturdays. Good Lord. So I snag the dice, stash them in my room, and leave the backpack. Next day he comes back looking for his scummy satchel. It's right there. He's relieved to find it. He looks through it, gets that befuddled, "Where's my shit?" look on his face. He scans the room, sees me. He asks, "Where's my dice bag?" I look him square in the face and I say, "What dice bag?" I played Dungeons and Dragons for years with those dice. And I'm totally not even sorry.
Bazinga!
Okay? I'm not even sorry. Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. This list is starting to make me sweat for some reason, man. It's usually a nice, interesting temperature in here, and oh my God. Oh, why is Red Jinx so curvy? The world will never know. And where did Selena go? She donated and then she just disappeared? I always think that some people are fake and then they donate and then I go, well, surely they wouldn't donate under a fake name. It would take some manner of fat man to do something like that, right? So as we continue up the list, of 24, I'm not even so... Excuse me. Then a hiccup too? What is wrong with you? I feel like my brain isn't getting enough oxygen, which is nuts. So as we continue up the list of 24, I'm not even sorry stories, we arrive at number 8. There was a kid who was so competitive, he always got mad when he lost. My mom was really good friends with his mom. I beat the kid at baseball, he got mad. He was throwing a tennis ball at my wall, so I threw it out the window after I told him to stop. He threw a swing at me. I grabbed his arm and punched him in the face. He laid down and cried. Oh, I walked away like I was in a Die Hard movie. I wasn't even sorry. This is so stupid. God. Man, the stream is woke as fuck tonight. I don't think I've done anything in Stardew Valley. I remember having it on Steam and not getting anywhere. Real talk. So as we roll up this list, we arrive at number 7. Brace yourselves. I burped in a Prada store. I wasn't even sorry. Oh, here we go.
Even sorry Bazinga.
You drive me to orgasm. She didn't read that though. How weird is that? She didn't read it, Callum Brady. It's as if she knew that you were on that stupid bullshit. She didn't read any of your V's. It's as if Daudia may be programmed with light spam filters, so you can't just get her to read all your stupid hoe shit. Slap that on some toast. Michael Davis says, some of these people are my kind of gangster, Kyle. Why is Red Jinx crying? We need to turn that frown into a bowl of mayonnaise. As we roll up to 6, some kid was throwing banana peels at the kid next to me on the bus. A bunch hit me, and the two of us just decided to take it. That was until he threw a whole banana at us. Nigga, that's bananas. It barely missed us, but I picked that bitch up off the ground and hurled it back with as much force as I could. It smacked him in the forehead, splattering all over his hat and headphones. I wasn't even sorry. When we get to number 5, I was husky in middle school. Tall for my age and slightly overweight. Hey, Cepeda said, will Kyle ever edit these lists so they're streamlined? Why don't you streamline this foot up your ass, nigga?
Consider that toast slapped.
Selena, I appreciate you, sweetie. Selena, damn. Okay. Stop being an idiot. Oh my god. Did I whisper I wasn't even sorry just now? That was interesting. As we continue up this list, we arrive at, well, number 4. You guys are running out of entries. What are you going to do? Am I going to read something else after this? I don't know. What else do I have open? Oh, wait, no. These are just builds for the computer. What's this? Mental hospital employees. Uh-huh. No, this can't be good. I worked at a mental hospital for 5 years. The scariest patient and incident involved a patient that had just had surgery to remove an object that she swallowed. I'm down the hall. When I hear a nurse scream for help, I run to the patient's room, and she had opened up her stapled shut incision and was holding what looked like part of her intestines in her hands. Blood was everywhere. She didn't seem to feel a thing. Just looked like we were interrupting her. I almost fainted from the sight. I quit the job shortly after. Oh my god. Looks like somebody wants to talk about Szechuan sauce. Dr. Scam says, Kyle, the Szechuan sauce event went so bad McDonald's had to apologize on Twitter and Facebook, so they announced it would be coming back in full this winter. Yeah, right. McDonald's doesn't have its shit together, and it's pretty funny because you think like, you know, these niggas at the top of the fucking game. Like back in the day, you people probably don't know this. Go watch a YouTube documentary. McDonald's actually used to have some pretty dank shit for a pretty reasonable price. But when I say back in the day, what I mean is almost like 40 to 50 fucking years ago now. Do you know what I mean? And as time went by, because of that brand recognition, because their name was so recognizable, they could get away with putting less and less into making their shit and putting more into like advertising or just not spending that money at all, because people were gonna come to McDonald's regardless. Long story short, with this half-ass bullshit going on, you already know they were gonna run out. But there's one thing for them to run out because supply doesn't meet demand. It's another thing when we're seeing Twitter fucking videos of a nigga walking into the fucking store, buying up all of the Szechuan sauce and charging niggas $10 for one fucking nugget dipped. I am not joking. And I'm trying to let me find something for y'all right now so you can understand just the caliber of the shit that's going down. I know there's 58 people in the stream right now. Bear with me right now, because whether or not you watch a show called Rick and Morty, in one episode there was a throwaway reference of a thing called Szechuan sauce that was a part of a promotion for the movie Mulan way back in the day when Disney released the movie Mulan. There was a reference in that episode, and because of the let's call it the polarizing influence of Rick and Morty, there was a drive to bring back Szechuan sauce, so it came back today. And boy, were people making an ass of themselves today. So here's an AskReddit thread. I'm on AskReddit right now, but I found a different list for the sake of making an entertaining video today here. But guys, a question was asked. McDonald's workers of Reddit, how was your experience with the Szechuan sauce promotion? This was literally asked today, 15 hours ago. Okay, here's somebody saying our franchise didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's since been deleted. But listen to me. Someone was selling, he bought all the Szechuan sauce. He bought it all, okay? And then he was charging people $10 for a taste of it. A one dipped nugget dipped in Szechuan sauce, $10. Hey, here's the video, my niggas. Okay. Guy selling nuggets dipped in Szechuan sauce for $10 a piece. And look at all these disgusting motherfuckers walking, like standing around videotaping and shit, smiling. What's fucking wrong with y'all? $10 for one McNugget? People are lined up for this shit. What is wrong with people? This is the world that you live in. And yesterday we were reading a list about police officers that were detaining people, and these people want to fuck like a 6-year-old and all kind of bullshit like this. Yeah, that's scary. But this is scarier to me, nigga. You paying $10. I mean, like, look. A lot of people make a lot of money, okay? Money is disposable, you know. An experience is worth more than any price can be fucking made for. Fuck me, right? But this is just pathetic. Who is this subscribing to me? Russell Valentine? This dude's probably not even in the stream right now. My bottom line is this, dude. It's a bit much, okay? And maybe we shouldn't live in a world where... Because this is no different, okay, from them coming out with Nintendo classics, okay? We release a Nintendo device. And it's like, it's a throwback, you know, nostalgia bait. But why is one nigga allowed to walk in there and buy 50 of the devices and then literally stand in the store or outside the store and sell them for literally like 17 times the price that these assholes paid for it? Why is that shit not illegal? This shit goes on with Ticketmaster on the internet all the time. There will be a concert coming or rolling through and people are allowed to just buy up all of the tickets. Literally, people have programmed websites to immediately snatch up all the tickets to these concerts so that they can charge an inflated, sometimes double, tripled price. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not all right, my nigga. But it's the world we live in. MJK subscribed. That's the world we live in. So I guess that's just what we got to do. We got to swallow that. But hey, man, stay away from that kind of shit, man. I don't know who I was talking to the other night. Oh, that's my Vanessa Couture now. Girl. She hit me with that tree fitty, okay?
What's tree fitty?
$3.50.
Tree fitty. Tree fitty.
I appreciate that, Vanessa. Listen, don't get me riled up on old man rants about silly crap. Damn, okay? Damn. As we roll back into this list, what's the list of? The list is of 24 I'm not even sorry stories. Oh, this was a silly list. I forgot I was doing a silly list tonight. It's got to balance out yesterday's list. That list was way too dank yesterday, okay? That list was way too dank. It's as simple as that. So as we roll down, we talk about number 4. In the middle school, in the middle of my family, you just making up words that go right after other words, Kyle? In the middle of a family holiday, my really outspoken aunt was giving me shit about being young, immature, and not having taken care of myself. I was a junior in college and living off of loans when they could. The generosity of my parents at the time. She was saying things like, well, I had my own house and a job by the time I was your age, blah, blah, blah. I have a temper, which I usually keep a tight hold on at family functions. But when she split out, you don't have to worry about anything. I was married and raising 2 girls at your age. I snapped back. And how did that work out for you? Her husband ended up cheating on her and left her. Everyone was shocked and watched us in silence until she quietly sat back and said, good point. She's been really nice and supportive to me ever since. I wasn't even sorry. I wish this whole list was just roasting old fucking dirty hoes that got all this shit to say about people's lives that ain't theirs because they live vicariously through other people because their life isn't really a life, it's just an existence. Fuck old ladies. I'm kidding. Some of y'all old ladies are all right. Don't go to school tomorrow. You guys are all right. You can't be referencing tragedies like that, Kyle. That's fucked up. My heart goes out to those of you in Vegas. Bing bong. I think I know. Slap it on some toast. As we roll up to number 3. In my college dorm, I was doing my laundry and set the dryer time for 50 minutes. I came down 50 minutes later to find my still wet laundry in my basket and someone else's laundry in my dryer. That dirty bitch. with 80 minutes remaining, which means that the asshole saw that my laundry had roughly 30 minutes left in the dryer, and instead of finding another dryer for myself or that dickhead, I took their laundry back out and threw it into a washer for 40 minutes, the standard time, and put my clothes back in the dryer for 30 minutes. I'm not even sorry. Sorry, I'm turning into stripes in the stream chat. Number 2. Why is this name blue? Oh no. Oh no. OP asked a question just to leave an answer. I really am impressed when people do that. You guys have no idea. Number 2. When I was waiting tables, this family kept letting their kids run around like maniacs. I told the parents, keep your children under control. Waiters come through the aisles with hot food and wouldn't want any accidents to happen. I got a dismissive wave. About 10 minutes later, one of these little buggers trips on his shoelaces and smacks his forehead on a booth. I wasn't even sorry. Oh my God. So we travel up this list to number 1. I'd like to take the time to thank my incredible patrons. They're unreal. They're unstoppable. They're unbelievable. And I, in their midst, am unworthy. I'd like to thank my sponsors, who have wasted no time in showing me that they make me feel so fine. Like red wine. Red wine. You're an idiot, Gael. Someone also sponsored me tonight, and her name was Vanessa Couture. Wait, is Armando Collazo up there? I don't see his name there. I need to get him on that damn list, son of a bitch. It said he's sponsored. Is he still on the list of sponsors? Let's put that motherfucker on blast right meow and get to the bottom of whether he's still a sponsor. S-P-O. There you go. Sorry, I have difficulty seeing the fucking keyboard at night. It's the laptop. Oh, he is there. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll get him added to it. He deserves no less. Hey, I wonder what Vanessa's picture is. That thing looks kind of interesting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that her? Oh no, we can't be looking at her though. That's rude in the middle of the stream. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Ooh, that's a nice butt though. Wait a minute, let's go back to the beginning. Oh, wait, no, come on. Okay, not bad. But we are more impressed by her form, the talent, etc. As we roll back to this list, y'all. That art's so amazing. I'm so impressed by the art. Yes. That's not true. I don't do that. Jinx, you do that. Punk ass. I wasn't even sorry. As I roll up to number 1. Damn, it's always long. Okay. The summer between 8th and 9th grade, all my friends were smoking a ton of weed and drinking almost every night. That feeling when you click the wrong button on your soundboard. Anyway, oh wait, well I can just it's too late now. I was gonna construe it that the flush was because we drank so much that we vomited or something. Oh, it's too late, homie. there were only 2 of us that weren't. And it was clearly getting worse and worse as the summer went on. My cousin was the only girl in the group and was getting deep into a group that was no good for her outside our initial group of... Hey, thank you, MJK, for that Australian donation, mate. I'm not going to do that. She was a straight A student, great personality, a beautiful girl, but I knew if she stayed on that path, that all would go away. Drinking and weed doesn't sound bad, but when you're in the 8th grade, it is. She went from the nice, smart girl to smoking weed, drinking every day, having sex. And all of this in a house full of older guys. Towards the end of the summer, I was finally starting to get really scared for her. I loved her like a sister and didn't want her to go down that path. The final straw came when she asked me to borrow money for weed and I refused. She got really pissed and ran off, and I went inside and made an extremely tough decision to rat her out. All the kids got in trouble, hated me for telling on them, and I lost a few friends for about a year. She asked me to apologize for it, and I always refused. She's now happily married, made dean's list in a college, and is an elementary school teacher. I'm proud of the decision I made and wouldn't change it, even though it actually sucked to be the asshole at the time. Whatever, snitch. I'm kidding. Seriously though, I hope you all had a great I'm trying to reload this page and boy is it not working. Strange shit. Let's see more of this stupid ass Szechuan sauce debacle because it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, how do you guys feel about the Justice League trailer that came out? The Weinstein Co. board of directors has announced that Harvey Weinstein is terminated effective immediately. I'm terrible, but I gotta ask, who the hell is Harvey Weinstein? Sacked from his own company, Weinstein is going to become the Green Goblin now. Watch out, New York! Oh shit! Oh my god. I legit ran out of breath just now. That was fucking scary for me. He was canned from his own company. He go become the Green Goblin now. Watch out, New York. What the fuck? Hashtag watch out, New York. Oh my god.
Do you know how much I've sacrificed? You and me could rule this shitty Spider-Man. Fuck me, okay? Can't wait to see what skeletons he yanks out of the closet as he goes down. Now, this is going to be interesting. I'm talking about Weinstein. Oh, my God. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? What does it mean? I don't know. Okay. I'm just your average man, keeping my head down and don't want feathers rustled. Harvey Weinstein has been fired from the Weinstein
The new
Company.
headline tonight involving one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. Several allegations of...
Ooh, sexual harassment, baby. Ooh. I think he was let go because he was a little boy diddler. I think he was fucking them little boys. I think he's one of those little boy diddlers. Holy shit. This is insane. We don't know that. We don't know that. We're going to have to dig deep here. Oh boy, we're going to have to dig deep. We're going to figure out if this is just a whole bunch of ladies going,
No, I'm not gonna suck you off again.
Female actresses, says MJK. Interesting. 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 Wait, this is another story. Why the fuck you got multiple stories on one page, bitch? Look, let me go back to the Reddit thread. I don't know shit about any of this. He'll be bawling his eyes out in Malibu, drying his tears with antique $100,000 bills, and treating escorts the same way he's treated these women. The man is surely doomed. Well, when you live a life and you got that money, none of it really matters. Damn, Faith just laid down the banhammer on some jackass. Wonder what he did. We can rest assured, whatever it was probably worthy of it. Nothing like fat booty Faith just getting mad as hell. Or he says Justice League trailer, meh, it was alright. Seems kind of off because I liked when Wonder Woman was thought of as buff as fuck. Now she's skinny and pretty. When the fuck was Wonder Woman ever thought of as buff, nigga? The fuck kind of Wonder Woman you been watching? Some underground shit? We've been watching like bodybuilder pornos where Wonder Woman is buff as hell. You crazy. Ori is crazy. Just making shit up. You can't just make shit up. Wonder Woman. Oh yeah. You better lay down, cause I'm gonna tie you up with my dildo of truth. What the hell? As we roll down, wait, we're not on a list anymore. This is over. Well, let me go ahead and try to look at this shit here. A skillful headshot. Oh boy. Oh, I saw this. The dude fucking with a bull. And then he got the horns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yeah, look at all you jabronis talking about Cuphead in the chat now. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Yeah, and then Michael Davis. That's what the stream needs to do, is watch Michael Davis play Cup Souls. Watch him get his ass whooped, because he don't know nothing about that. Let's see. Aaron Deers. Facts. Oh my god. Nah, the dude's fine, I think, Stripes. This guy will be alright. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. What the flick of flom? I really need to find the next thing that I'm gonna do, you know? Because I have a list of creepy stuff, but I don't know if I should read it soon or mental hospital employees, but this isn't the one I was looking for. Wait, what's Selena?
And
Selena?
I said, damn it, Loch Ness Monster. That's not tree-fitty.
Wait, he said that's not tree fitting to the Loch Ness Monster? I don't know.
Well, it was about that time that I noticed this 8 stories tall and was a crustacean from the Prada girl.
The Loch Ness Monster.
I said, damn it, monster!
I said, damn it, monster, get off my lawn.
I love that shit so much. Where'd the tip jar go? There it is. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I wonder if I start a new browser window with the same tip jar, you know, settings, if it would restart the, oh shit. Oh, I did it myself. That's interesting. Oh no, come back. No, what a world. You better try it again, but land it in there. Do it. Okay. Do it in it. Okay. None of the yellow stuff out. Good. No! Oh, what a world. Look. Last time. It's like gambling now. Please just let the gold one stay in. That's all we want. Stay down. Ooh, yes. That's fine with me. That's just literally dynamic. It could be anything every time. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Physics, y'all. Oh, Selena says now it sounds stupid. Wait, what are you guys talking about? How can we can't watch? Oh no, she's done it again! How do I back up? Guys, no! Every time! Jinx has done this before! How do I backspace, dude? What if I press Alt left? No? Yes. Oh, thank God. But now nothing's loading. Load the damn chat. Oh, God. Hello? Oh, shit. Is this a whole chat loading? Oh, I was about to say. Damn it. Wait, what did Ori... What happened? Well, guess she had a comment and Faith laid it down. Read Overwatch smut. Poor girl. She was only just coming into her, you know, not being annoying. Dr. Scam says, Kyle, how many donations for you to drop a hot diss track? A hot diss track. Faith says, I've told her 300 times to quit using caps. Yeah, I mean, we got pretty simple rules. And it's also a pretty simple life that we live with Zach and Cody. Selena says, hi, Kyle. Hi, Selena. Oh, boy. You say I only hear what I want to. Michael Davis says stream Cuphead. No, he says he'll stream Cuphead. Yeah, dude, stream it, but why don't you just record a video of yourself doing it, upload that so we can see just how Dean Takahashi you really are. Because I mean, this isn't like a thing that most people are interested in, but it's going to be something that some people are interested in. You know what I'm talking about? We really want to figure that shit out, baby, okay? We just want to see you lay it down. And I'm not talking about stealing somebody else's footage and then talking over that, man. You gotta show us you're not a scrub. Hey guys, for once, I'm gonna go ahead and allow you guys to choose what I read a story about, or I guess do a list about right now. So just type a phrase in quotations into the chat, and I guess the one that's spicy I'll pick, and then I'll read a story that is loosely based on that. Maybe I'll do this at the end of some streams if everybody behaves, which is not something that happens often. Skyward says, I don't want to go to school tomorrow. Red Jinx just says, let's not meet. That's not really a subject, is it really, sweetie? Jeez, here's what we'll do, Red Jinx. We'll just make a stream where I read Let's Not Meet stories. So that way, at least, it'll be a whole bunch of stories that are part of the Let's Not Meet category, as opposed to me just reading one at the end of this. You know what's going on, girl. Somebody said, freak accidents. Someone said, fight me. Vor said, Gestapo. Glitch in the Matrix, vacations. So, I think freak accidents sounds the least ridiculous, guys. So, I'm gonna figure that out. Okay. Give me 1 second. This is not a popular topic, but I have found something. So here it goes, I suppose. My little sister when she was 4 years old. We were jet skiing in North Carolina. She, my uncle, and my cousin were all on one. They got about 6 feet away from the dock and they asked to swim back. They had life jackets on, so it was fine. My uncle plops my cousin down, fine. He plops my sister down directly on top of a Portuguese man of war. Holy shit, that sounds like a scary ass animal. It's a jellyfish. Oh shit. Jesus Christ, that's a scary looking jellyfish. It's making my skin crawl looking at it. Holy shit. That is some alien looking shit. That's insane. Why did someone say hi Haru? Haru doesn't have time for it's Haru herself. Wow, Haru, I'm guessing you're too drunk to move. Immobilized, are you? I remember Haru used to try hard for my attention, and now I can't get Haru to give me the time of day. I seem to feel like the red jinx has infected everybody with the we like Kyle, but more the idea of Kyle. Like, I like you, Kyle, but I'm not in like with you. Back to this story, alright? He plops my sister down directly onto a Portuguese man of war. She instantly starts screaming, and he pulls her back out of the water. The thing was literally wrapped around her leg. For months afterwards, it looked like someone had taken an X-Acto knife to her leg. Fortunately, she barely has a scar anymore and doesn't even remember. She also can get literally anything she wants from our uncle because he feels horrible about almost sacrificing his goddaughter to a monster jellyfish. Nigga, stay out of the ocean. That's why I don't like the ocean. I'll go in a pool. Why did Jinx say Kyle gets it? Dr. Scam says, Kyle, do you play Pokemon? You're not going to open that can of worms on my ass right now. Of course I play Pokemon. We're not going into it. I play Pokemon Go every day. Ooh. Selena K says, agreed. It's not what it looks like. Seems like a really good topic. Okay, so guys, throw out another topic then. What happened to the confession streams, Kyle? They died with my hopes and dreams. They died with me feeling like I could wake up in the morning and feel like P. Diddy. Oh my god. I've got the moves like Jagger. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Hadu says, was going to call you, but you were streaming, so... I really can't imagine what the fuck you have to say to me, Hadu. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what the hell Hadu has to say to me. Why isn't it even... Okay.
Why did you call me?
Because I'd like to get to the bottom of why I'm suddenly on your radar.
Because I'm alone and I have some time to myself.
Oh. So I'm kind of like one of those, okay, everybody else isn't available kind of guys for you. It's pretty cool.
No, there's plenty of people who could be available, but I was thinking about you. So what's my crime?
Plenty of people that could be available. I can't believe you. I can't fucking believe you. How do you...
Whatever.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting in a dark room by myself.
Why are you alone at 11 p.m.?
Because got home from a family get-together with my girlfriend, and she's passed out drunk, apparently.
That could just be a trick. I would use a trick like that if I had a Hadu in the house. Hadu in the house. Sounds like a freaking novel by R.L. Stein. Goosebumps. That's a reference that nobody's gonna get because I'm an old man. That's my beatbox of a Goosebumps theme song. You're jealous. You love it. You viewer beware. You're in for a scare. Somebody's watching this and is just like, I don't understand any of this. Why did Aaron Deere say, Kyle, these aren't my reading glasses? Oh my god. So you have nothing to say to characters? What are you... I think people are still throwing out subjects. And these aren't my glasses is one of them. That's fucking terrible. That's terrible. Whoa, Jinx says one day 10 years down the line she's gonna call me and he won't even know who I am. That's so funny. For me, some reason, I'm sorry. Oh, you don't even know who I am. Oh my god. Okay, so you were drinking too then, Haru?
A little bit, yeah.
So what does Tipsy Haru have to say to me?
I missed you.
Listen to me, okay? Yesterday, Hannah and I rolled up into your fucking Overwatch match and fucking destroyed you and your pussy ass friend. Did you see the play of the game, Haru?
Yeah, I
remember it like it was yesterday. You know why, Haru?
Because it was yesterday,
Because
Kyle.
it was yesterday, Haru. Because it was yesterday, Haru. And you know what my favorite fucking part was? For some good reason, you actually weren't a part of the kill feed, but I still fucking wrecked 5 of your sloppy ass teammates. 5 and not you, Haru, means you were the only fucking person to not get caught in the Kyle rape that was the fucking killing of your team, okay? I sent in the rip tire. It killed 3 of those assholes. I caught somebody in the trap. I shot 1 nade at them because they were caught. And here comes Lucio to save the day. Bitch, I killed more than half of your team just now. What the fuck are you thinking? And I put him in the ground solo, baby. I didn't need no any fucking teammates, son. You know I teabagged your sorry ass teammate and then he left the match at the end of the game? Dude, you know how satisfying that shit was. Like, how you gonna leave the match at the end, baby? Oh, damn. It's one thing to just be better skill wise than somebody else, man. But to embarrass them in a way where it's like, why am I even doing this? But it's just a game. I'm glad that we all had a good time. And I'm glad that you had a good time with your teammates because I wouldn't know what that's about. If I don't have Hannah, then I don't have nobody, baby. Okay. When are you going to get Destiny? Because you're all like, oh, it's going to wait until I leave my girlfriend. But then you never did. So.
Probably not gonna get Destiny. Why should I get Destiny?
Because it's really lame. And sometimes you just want to do something lame, you know? Sometimes you just got to get lame. Sometimes you've just got to get lame.
Okay.
You don't care. I mean, what have you been doing? I haven't seen you in forever, and your woman leaves to work. So what have you been doing?
Moving to the new house.
You're in the new place?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's been a while since we haven't spoken then.
Yeah, it has.
You remember when we were talking before and your plan was to leave her before all of this?
Yes, Kyle.
Wow, Haru. It's just a shame. I'd love to phase you back in. People had a really good reaction to you. They loved the Haru brand. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure. I don't believe it, but okay.
I'm sorry. But did you have a good night otherwise?
I guess.
Why? Why do you make that noise? Was there a fight or anything?
No, not really.
You seem distraught. You seem upset.
Hold on.
I knew it. She's awake. She's awake, dude. This is gonna get crazy. Dude, this is gonna get crazy. She's awake. Oh my God. She's coming in there. She's all sharp. Oh shit. It's about to go down.
I don't know. I don't think she's coming. I heard something. But anyway, she's just kind of hanging her face. She's mad at my mom, so she's just like, yeah, being mopey the whole time, and it was annoying.
So you went somewhere with your mom and your girlfriend?
We went to my mom's place. We were having a get together because tomorrow's my niece's birthday, and she wanted us there. So I thought, hey, I'll just bring her with me. It'll be fine. Nope, I was wrong.
Like I've said before in the past, I feel like I've said everything that I can say about your woman. But if she's willing to be on the bullshit for the most part in front of your mom, then god damn, like the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? And I feel like the worst part about you, and this was your words, not mine, is that you were waiting for shit to just hit a breaking point. Why do you need to wait for it to get there? You know? Because trust me when I say I'm a guy, and I've been in situations where I've seen warning signs, but I genuinely thought to myself, she can't get that crazy. She can't get that crazy. And you know where that went. Okay, how do you? It did get that crazy. She took that crazy and went to another planet as far as crazy was concerned. Like, god damn. She made me wish that crazy was as crazy as she was going, Kate. You see what I'm saying? Woo! I always joke and say you guys are just, a joke, because it's not like either of you can get each other pregnant and ruin a life or something. You guys are just going to be fucking around for the rest of your waka waka ass lives. But if one of you or both of you are unhappy, then it's not right. You know what I mean? Bing bang. So it's a shame that you never, I want to say, are involved with me anymore, because I try so hard to deliver something worthwhile on a daily basis, and you're not even a part of that. Sometimes for 2 hours a night, I'm making her up room, and you're never there.
I want to be, but just been busy. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I appreciate you calling now. So I'm sorry that you couldn't have a better night, and that I hope that it doesn't occur again in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I needed someone to talk to, and like I said, I have people I could talk to, but they just didn't sound appealing, you know? So, yeah, I'm glad you called me anyways.
Well, the last time you were drunk was better.
I was wasted.
I know, Haru. That was fucking crazy, Haru. I don't know where, like, yo, I've never gotten a phone call like that in my life before. Do you understand me, Haru? It's saying something. I have never gotten a call like the last fucking time that you fucking...
I was really missing you, okay?
Yo, that was some next level fucking shit, dude.
It might happen again, so...
Yeah, no way. It could, because, like, I don't fill that slot in your life. I don't know what came over you that day, but I'll tell you what. I'll never forget, like, the genuine fear that gripped me when I was getting off the phone and you were like, don't forget me. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't forget you. What are you talking about? You were like, hell no. And I was like, whoa. I'm sorry. Or you know what I mean? Like, what do I say? Ooh, man. God, is that alcohol can do that to anyone? That's scary, yo.
I was thinking you were going to get mad at me, honestly. I was like, I'm going to piss him off and he's going to hang up on me.
No.
But you were so sweet. And I was just really missing you. And the reaction I got was not what I was expecting, but it was nice. But yeah, I was wasted that night. I was pretty gone and emotional and lovesick, I guess. So,
girl, I'm glad your life working out in a way where you moved into your new place with your new woman. So, I mean, if I can't, what do you mean, whatever?
Whatever.
That's not a response to that, honey. That's not a response to that. So I don't know. That's your response. You're such a little brat. You're such a little brat, dude. All I know is Hannah and I really did enjoy catching your ass yesterday online, because I remember when you were trying to play with us as often as, like, let's say Skyward Revenant does. You know what I mean? But no, you don't care at all anymore. And then I was like, whoa, look at you here. And you're like, oh, that's my roommate. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
Even mine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, your roommate got fucking trashed. He got fucking stomped, son. Your roommate was going to wish he never fucking played no Overwatch, because, I mean, monkeys could play fucking better than that. Fuck your roommate, and I hope he burns in hell, okay? Oh my god. I
played one game with you. I played one game with you guys.
Was it the game I raped your dumbass friend and he ran with his tail between his legs? That was dope.
No, it was probably me because I know better.
You really weren't there a lot. And like I said, the play of the game where I killed 5 of your teammates in one fell swoop. That's the finesse. Do you know what I mean? It's one thing for me to just put a couple of your stupid ass teammates down consecutively, but to make it happen so neat that it could fit in a fucking kill cam, it's poetry. Okay, so when I fucked them all up, and oh my god, Anna was there when I was teabagging them too. Ooh, what a bitch. I'm sorry. There's nothing. Oh, why do I gotta attack people's character like that? I don't know. I think I've had enough of Overwatch and people not being good. You know what I mean? So, you want to know who's been giving me a lot of trouble lately? Some Genjis. It seemed like everybody learned how to play Genji, sister. And that's getting scary. That is so scary to me. It's not okay. It's getting scary is what it is. But I will let you go for now. And we'll talk soon, okay?
Well, fine then.
What do you mean fine then? You're the one who I don't hear from often. You are such a woman.
Whatever.
You can't. Whatever. You don't get to flip this on me. Yeah, it's legit comedy. Legendary Fat Man says that he should get a hooker. You believe that?
Good luck.
Will you be good luck to him? Good luck on a hook quest. Sorry, shit. Get an animation for that too. Like, oh my god. Do you know any redheads?
Yes, but she's not a natural redhead.
Is she curvy?
I guess.
No. When you say that, that means she's just
like me, but
she's gloopy. That's different from curvy. When I say curvy, you know what I'm talking about, like a black girl that's got like that nice like damn in the back, and then in the top she got you know what I'm talking about. And then the waist is like what?
She's got really big titties.
Nah, she's goopy. You said it yourself with that response.
Bigger than mine.
Still goopy. That's fat titties. Okay. There's nothing wrong with plump BBW. Is there a subreddit we can go? Nah, man. I'm already getting demonetized. Well, I don't care because I'm already getting demonetized. So what are we gonna do? If I went to a subreddit called BBW, what are the odds that everything on there would just be fucking not safe for work? Oh, God.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
How about if I went to a subreddit called Chubby? That couldn't all be terrible. Chubby girls are sexy too.
That's dangerous.
Risky
territory.
click of the day. Risky click of the day.
It's no good.
Jesus Christ, I didn't see shit. That's all I know. I didn't see shit. That's the bottom line. I didn't see a damn thing. Yo, it was so bad. It looked like somebody just straight bent the fuck over too. It's so vulgar. Oh, come on, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Speaking of redheaded BBWs, okay. I'm kidding. I'm glad that you're fine and everything's working out and everything's cool.
I don't know about all that, but thank you.
It's nice to hear you, and hopefully we can play more when you're not wrapped up in a game with all of your shit for hands, people that you play on teams on Overwatch with. So there's that.
Yeah, we'll play later. Okay.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Well, fine then. Just leave me.
Stop it. Dude, you're the one I never hear from. Yeah. So we'll talk.
Just gonna leave me.
You have a productive...
To die. Alone and sad.
To die, Hadu.
Alone and sad, yes. That's fine, Gael. I don't care. I don't care. Don't bother me none.
As long as you're not the hooker that Fat Man gets tonight.
Shut your mouth.
On the hook quest. Sorry.
Good luck to his hook quest.
Come on. Okay. I will talk to you soon, okay?
Yeah, huh?
For real. Later, Hadu.
Whatever, Kyle.
Bye, Hadu. Bye.
I love you, Kyle.
Hadu.
You're not going to say it back.
Oh my god, I love it. No, you hang up, Hadu. Get the fuck out of here. All right?
Nope. You're just going to leave me to die. That's okay. I don't care. It's not like I love you or anything.
I wonder sometimes how you would get along with Stripes. Why do you laugh at that? You're just drunk. Dude, you're just drunk.
I'm not even drunk. So.
Okay. But look, good.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not drunk. I'm maybe a little tiny bit buzzed, but not drunk. I just want to make your life a living hell so you don't forget about me.
A living hell. You're reminding me of the Tooth Fairy from the sock puppet show I used to watch.
I'm insulted.
You should be. Anyway, so in the sock puppet show, it's called Syphil and Ollie, and there's an episode with the Tooth Fairy, and the Tooth Fairy shows up, and she's like, "I'm the Tooth Fairy. I come for your teeth." And then he's all like, "My lawyer told me I get to keep them," and he's like, "Well, my lawyer told me to come down here, so just give me your damn teeth, okay? And then I'm gonna go, okay? Otherwise, you'll be hearing from my lawyer tomorrow." It's just fucking, and that's you. That's you. That's what.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So we'll talk soon, and we'll see you in Overwatch later. Haru.
Yeah. Okay, Kyle.
Bye.
I love you. Say it back. You won't say it back.
I'll talk to you soon. Oh my god.
You won't. You won't.
I just hung up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's a good thing I don't have to answer to anyone because it's not like she's in the stream chat. So guys, how have you been? It's been a while. It's been a while. You know? I really don't know how to make Jinx happy. It's all that I can try to do, but she's not down. I don't know how to make Selena happy either. Or Emily, who I only have just seen, but you know. Emily. Oh shit. I don't know. I don't. Mari donated. That's so sweet. She's so hot. She's so hot. Thank you, Mari. Okay. I appreciate you. Oh boy. What an interesting night tonight has been. I think wait a minute. Oh, I think it got turned down because the Skype call turns things down. Oh boy. Uh-oh. The thing is, I kind of want to play Cuphead, but I feel like I shouldn't. It's such a weird feeling. Oh. Hadu is like drunk fucking messaging me right now. Okay. Look. Okay. God. Oh my god. Wait, what did Stripe say? Wait, why did Stripe say she's been sad? Here we go. And Dr. Sam says, Kyle, can we get Hadu and Stripe's show? Oh man, that sounds dangerous, dude. Sounds like too much annoying in one in one fucking container. I don't know if you guys could deal with that. Look, I found one. It says, what is the best? Oh god, never mind. This is really like, what's the word? Religiously charged? What's the best argument for the existence of God? Because I typed argument in thinking that we would get some kind of relationship arguments. You know? We should just turn this into a confession podcast. Hey guys. What's the dankest argument that you've ever had with your lady or man guy balls? Oh, slap that on some toast. Oh my god. Oh my god, this chick and this Cuphead shit. Oh my god. I don't get enough Snapchats for... Ow! Oh my god, my balls! Shit, man. That's my fucking balls. Look, real talk, I'm not sure where the one controller I usually use... Oh god, that's probably it right there, isn't it? Not the controller. The USB cable I use. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, man? Whatever it was, I suppose it stopped. So there's that. Let me pull this. Come here. Let me see if when I plug it in, I get some results here.
I really can't wait, because soon I'm going to have that new PC, be able to get that stupid, CPU, and then I'm going to have a computer that can run literally anything. You know what that means? I'm going to be playing that Breath of the Wild game that people... Oh, shit. Guys, you know, I don't think I restarted my laptop, so I think that one of the, No, it's not. So that means that this isn't the right one. That's interesting. If this isn't the right one, that one is. Let me try to unplug it. Why is Faith saying Kyle no all of a sudden? Oh no. Oh no. Well, that is indeed an indication that things aren't. Okay. Playback devices. Set as default device. Set as default communication device. Set as default recording device. Oh my god, text from... Oh my god. Yo, Hannah's on the warpath, dude. I have to bend to her will. I have to bend to her will. That is so sad. But guys, you can't blame me. Oh boy. Man, I love you guys. I promise I'll play Cuphead tomorrow for... It's probably going to be in the middle of the day. So just look out for it. What's today? Ooh, it's Sunday, which makes tomorrow Monday, dude. Oh my god. Which means you guys probably got shit to go do. This is nuts, but... I guess I'll see you guys later. I love you. Look, here's what I'll do. No, I can't do that either. I'll play Cuphead tomorrow. Like I said. I'll play Cuphead tomorrow. Hopefully it won't fuck up the stream like it did the other times. Ow. And we'll figure it out from there. I love you guys. I want you to stay perfect. I want you to not end up making an ass of yourself out somewhere over Szechuan sauce. You know? And then maybe together we can all be interesting enough for how to... Hey, is this an H3H3 video?
Sometimes.
Of course it is. Of course it is. YouTube's rules don't apply to everybody. Well, we already knew that. I wonder if he talks about the ad Parker ribs. Yeah, ad Parker ribs. Yeah. Moffat's order just arrives as the stream is ending. Typical. Well, I love you all, and I'll see you all soon. Wait a minute. You guys reached that thing at the top, right? I love you. I'm proud of you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video I made today. I know it probably wasn't up a lot of people's alley, but that's probably the definition of half of the stuff that I put out. I don't really know what to do sometimes, because I know that some of the least effort that I put into things are the things that people seem to like the most. Whereas some of the things that I put a considerable amount of effort into just immediately get, oh, of course, everything's fucking demonetized. God damn, motherfucker. Jesus Christ on this mother. Yeah, son of a bitch. I remember when I used to get fucking money through YouTube, but man, they were really just killing themselves, and that's fine. Let's take a hot shit all over my fucking channel. I deserve it. I deserve it. I fucking ping pong ganip-ganong. You know what the funniest thing is? This is me literally stealing a clip from fucking the Justice League trailer, and it is still monetized. But the things where I'm reading, you know what I mean? Holy shit. All right, man. Whatever. I'm going to bed. Or I guess to go get yelled at or whatever I do, however I live my life. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later.